With heavy hearts, we are saddened to announce the death of our beloved Nestor Lance Alexander, also known as Scooby or Pablo of Peebles, Babano, who passed away at the Oki EU Hospital on November 16, 2021, at approximately 6:30 p.m. at the age of 35. He was predeceased by his mother, Rosalie Alexander, also known as T. Rose of Peebles, grandmothers Rosanis Alexander, also known as TAA of Peebles, and Clara Inglis of Granovier, grandfather Lister Inglis of Granovier, godmother Madeleine François of Peebles. He is survived by his father, Peter Inglis, also known as Cuz of Granovier, stepmother Pamela O'Reilly of Green Gold Caco, two sisters, Becky Lee Alexander and Perlina Paul of Brooklyn, two stepsisters, Cedra and Tashika O'Reilly of Green Gold Caco, girlfriend Skitter St. Louis and son Casey Joseph of Labon Moshi, two brothers, Sinclair Cope Alexander in the UK, Jamal Lionel in Canada, one niece, Whitney Chelsea Alexander Cook in Brooklyn, one nephew, Johnson Paul in Brooklyn, one grandnephew, Princeton Cook, six aunts, Electra Inglis and family of New York, Marcelia De Freitas and family of Rodney Heights, Philomene Inglis and family of France, Elizabeth Inglis and family of Cayenne, Paula Inglis and family of Granovier, Teresa Inglis and family of Canada, two grandaunts, Bernadette Howell in the UK, Helen John, also known as Ma Emil of Balata, six uncles, Philip Alexander of Union, Anthony Alexander of Plateau, Hippolyte Alexander of Balata, Johnson Alexander of Peebles, Hugh Inglis, also known as Hugh Brown of Granovier, John Inglis and family of the UK, godfather, Calix Albert of Warsaw, aunts-in-law, Andrea Alexander of Plateau, Petra Alexander of Balata, brothers-in-law, Troy Anatole in Brooklyn, Richard Mosheri of New York, cousins, Diana Etienne of the Bronx, Elizabeth Etienne of Maryland, Clyde and Barbie in Bronx, Nicole Alexander, Vincentia Adonis Charles of Peebles, employed with Cox and Company, Alita Adonis of Peebles, employed with Windjammer Landing, Michael Adonis of Peebles, employed with Rendezvous Hotel, Malika Adonis of Plateau, employed with Winners, Chow Mein, Elsa and Elton Charles of Peebles, Jonathan Alexander of Plateau, employed with Massey Supermarket, John and Johnny Alexander of Peebles, Isaiah Alexander of Peebles, Kyle Inglis of Peebles, Joel Alexander of Balata, Troy Minville of Bogies, Debus Lewis of Brooklyn, Lorenzo James Alexander and family in Boston, Peter Moses, also known as Jarrock, and family in Bronx, New York, Honorable Virginia Albert Poyet of Plateau, Regis Alexander of Plateau, Merlin Alexander of Groselet, Marilyn Albert, Asa and Tamika Thomas, Lucy and Kemi Popo, all of Plateau, Kess Inglis, Terrell Joseph, Kaylan Joseph of Granovier, Chanel Etienne, Sarah Leo, both of Bel Air, Elizabeth Alexander of Moshi, Nivea Joseph of Laborn, Jeremy and Merlene Nelson of Moshi, friends, Denver Filbert, also known as Bakes of Queens, New York, Zion McConan, also known as Black of Brooklyn, Terry Henney of Brooklyn, Garvin Jamari, also known as Stretch of Brooklyn, Delvin Markey of Brooklyn, Kelvin Ishmael, also known as Bowen of New Jersey, Corey of St. Croix, Kurt Durand of Camp Estate, Jason Jules, also known as Boss J of Moshi, Marvin Gatno, also known as Sneaky of Moshi, Alex Seeley, also known as Shati of Plateau, Priscilla Seeley of Plateau, Rick Joseph, Jameson James, Emmett Adlin, Kurt Emilia, Sean Overton, Akram Joseph, and Danny Dossety of Baybouche, Milan Justin of Baybouche, Sean St. Louis, Brad Nelson, Lon St. Louis, Owen Charles, Francis St. Louis, Vernon St. Louis of Labourne, Ridgeside and Brandon Edward of Laguerre, Owen Jaden, Shane Severin and Shaka Fluent of Green Gold Kako, Cameron Charles, Kendu Francis and Solomon, Clark of Wilton's Yard, Crystal Sherbin of Grand Riviere, Samantha Weeks of Bocage, Christopher Charles of Labourne, Meech Joseph, also known as T-Pop of Peebush, family friends, Ricky and Pauline James, Sophia and Sylvester John, Mercia and Casey Tisson, Sonia and Prosper, Sylvie Sylvester, Pat Richard, E.C. Augustine, all of Brooklyn, New York, Paulina and Earl Cox, Donna and Spider Marshall, Virginia Pierre, Tracy Francis of Brooklyn, Lucas E. and Cyrilia of New York, Ruby St. Mark, also known as Sylvia Kitchen in Brooklyn, Francisca Morial of Brooklyn, Francis Dorsley, also known as Perfume of Brooklyn, Pepita Emily and family of Peebush, Tesso Geese and family of Peebush, Mr. Bibia Ogis of Peebush, Nancy Francis of Carolee, Primita Augustine of Laquamengo, Lynn Corno of Balata, Bersha Ogis of Gara, Betty Jean Corelli and Joan Antoine of Grand Riviere, Elizabeth Rosamond, also known as Nenen of Laguerre, Desmond Rosamond, also known as Amin of Laguerre, Jenna James of Laguerre, Ruth Sinclair of Laguerre, Charlie Delmar of Corinth, neighbors, Paul and Lysiana Justin of Peebush, Ruth and Naomi Edmond of Peebush, Janera Louise, proprietor of Jay's Bar and Grill Peebush, Matilda Marius and family of Peebush, Wilma Frederick and family of Peebush, Jeanette and family, Kathy and Jabo Gerald of Peebush, Chauvin Bertrand and the Bertrand family, Willie family of Peebush, Delmead family, Albertina Louise and family, Janie Marius and family, Tofa and Yellow Ishmael of Peebush, Hasten and Andy Marius, his past teacher, Miss Alvena Renaud of Foisson, class of 1998 of the Bocage Secondary School, St. Lucia Bikers, Kieran Construction of Foisson, Groseday Fisheries Complex, Community of Peebush, Labourne and Columbia, Charles families of Peebush, Alexander family of St. Lucia, New York, Albert family of Plateau, Grand Riviere and Foisson, Louison family of Foisson and Piat, Justin family of Plateau and Laguerre, Inglis family of Balata, Grand Riviere and Bocage, Adelaide and Setud family of Balata. The funeral service for the late Nestor Lance Alexander, better known as Scooby and Pablo, will be held at the Good Shepherd Church, Babino at 2 p.m. on Tuesday, 21st December 2021, then to the Babino Cemetery for burial. The body now lies at Crick's Funeral Home, Vidbotay. May he rest in eternal peace. Please note the family requests that a touch of red be worn to the service. Please adhere to all COVID-19 protocols.